Greetings, my friends. My name is Rabbit, and welcome to episode number 103 of Let's Play Jade Cocoon 2. So as promised, off camera, I ran through the repeat areas as well as the ogre vines that you can see here on the map. It's red because I went ahead and poked my head in there. I did the merging also as promised back at the Room of Life, but as I predicted, I decided not to change up my lineup at all, so everyone is literally the same as they were when we parted ways. So let's go ahead and continue. We have the yellow crystal, which is the key that will allow us to actually advance forward, so let's go ahead and do that.
Cool, it opened! Just as I thought.
Really? But the path still goes on. Don't get careless, Yoo-hoo.
Whatevs, Nico. We totally have this under control. Or at least I'm just going to say that we do. Oh, it looks like there is a princess vine right there. But before we take it, you guys know the drill. Let's poke our heads in all of the ogre vines. Oh, I want to show you guys. I did not find Calma when I was going back through the areas we've seen before, but I did get a book that we may or may not have encountered together throughout our journey. I just wanted to go ahead and show it to you either way. It is the botulism book, and it just seems like it's the super OP poison ability in the form of a book. So yeah, that's really all we picked up. Obviously, I got like lovely gems and that jazz, but I sold them when I went back, and that really was the extent of it. Okay, another mugwort. Well, this is good. We need some sustain items because although we haven't had too much trouble, we're not exactly over-leveled for this area, so, you know, things can easily take a turn for the worse. So it's always better to have just a couple things up our sleeve. So I feel good having a few Mel's liquors as well as, oh, hey, Calma!
Fight, destroy, die, this history of human. Calma man end human as murderer.
This is what Nywirl said too.
I won't let you.
Which I guess can be included in the recap that we did find a Calma in our last episode. It was Nywirl. We're finding another one, Mamern. Love it. And what I found particularly fascinating about Nywirl and now Mamern's little speech was that they're kind of referencing some of what was alluded to in the first Jade Cocoon as well, just about how humans have caused a lot of problems and they fucked a lot of shit up. So it's one of those things where although we play as a human and the Calma are our enemies, it makes you almost wonder, like, who's really the bad guy here? Because, you know, if the game had been presented from the Calma's perspective, we might actually sympathize with them a bit more and feel like, wow, you know, the humans have caused a lot of problems. Or maybe it's like a 50-50 thing where everyone is responsible and a piece of shit. I don't know what stance you want to take, but nevertheless, I thought it was cool that the Calma that we encountered in our last episode and now this one said kind of the same thing, that they were just like, I don't know, frustrated with humans and they want to get out of my way. I don't really want to deal with you, although I'm not going to have much of a choice once we exit. And they should be pretty easy. I think they only, oh, where'd he go? Okay. They only, I think, use that Sapiath-like ability, which brings down speed. Okay, so is that it? Pardon me, you guys. I'm just making sure. It looks like this is just one big circle, and there's only one of these here. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and just fight one of these things, just so we can see. Where did it go? Okay, I'm not going to spend all day looking for this thing. It was just here. Was it not? Alright, well, whatever. I guess I shouldn't have ignored him and gone into that ogre vine because he disappeared. Like, what the heck? Well, I suppose it's fine. Those things more than likely would have been a piece of cake. Let's wrap around here. Where's the entrance? Where's the entrance to this? Oh, it's right here. I walked right past it. Oh gosh, more Calma.
Fight! Destroy!
Okay, you're saying the same
Calma
thing as
Man.
the other two.
I won't.
We'll just skip that. But let's see what we get. So this is nice. We didn't find any Calma the first few episodes we've been in the Wind Forest. And now in the last two, we picked up 3. So this is pretty good. Let's do the usual. Let's see if we can put it to sleep or stun it or at the very least poison it. And if not, we'll just rotate to the fire side. Oh, nice. Well, we got sleep and stun and poison. Literally everything I could ask for happened on that turn, so that's good for me. But this is nice. I feel like some of my Divine Beasts are getting to the point where I do really want to have a variety of S-rank abilities to give them. I don't want most of them to have like the same 2 or 3 things, so this is very good. Although, oh, you piece of shit. Okay, we're not letting this happen. Lulz, good thing you already petrified LeBron. Alright, but that'll be good to have this. I had used, I think it was Adroka, the lower level petrification spell, and Prissy Pants, I believe, is the one who had that. So I've obviously since removed it. I didn't like the lower level one. I don't know, it just felt like the percentage that it would end up applying to someone was too low for my liking. I just like something that's a little bit more reliable and consistent, and that one, it looks like it gets the job done, and it's an instant petrification, whereas the Adroka, it takes like 2 turns, possibly 3 turns. Okay, but as I'm praising it, now the shit is starting to get old. So, gonna have to stop this guy in his tracks, not trying to lose my team to this bullshit. Oh my gosh, no! Okay, well at least he's stunned. I'm not worried about the other guy. So if we can just kill this thing, that'd be great. Please, please, please. Yes! Fireside, you didn't let me down. Woohoo! And since he's just gonna do his bullshit, I'm just going to take the opportunity to rotate and let Dana here get a fuller slice of the XP pie. And I've got it too, brah. You're not the only one. And LeBron is gonna shut his Ramakite shit down. Oh wow, that was like no XP. What? Okay. Well, let's see here. Where do we want to go? I'm gonna wait for him to move. That was a total waste of my time. 700 some XP for having to deal with this guy and his petrification spell? I think not, video game. I'm going to need a little bit more than that. Alright, let's grab this. I feel like these are kind of small. These islands, there's not really too much going on. See here? It just looped around. Let's go ahead and fill up the map, though. And that's it. We only have 1 vine. Let's see if we can get the initiative. Just to take him down. XP is XP, so we will take it and be excited about it. And it's good because I did still have a few people. Oh my god, really, you guys? Or I should say really Esperanza, since that was all you. I was counting on you to put someone to sleep. But I did have a couple of people when I was taking care of my level 20 folks. I had some that were at level 19, so I imagine relatively soon I will need to handle those people that were in the 19 level camp. Yes, wonderful. Kai is probably going to need one of my Mel's liquors pretty soon. I'll have to take care of that. Okay, well, we fought someone else, got XP, got levels. Let's roll. We're like breezing through this. Okay. Oh god, we're really close to the boss. I almost want to run back through all of this again before we actually deal with it, though. And you guys know, if I'm not 100% sure my team is going to get the job done, I'd rather not go and feed and throw away all the progress that I've made. That would be tragic. Although I did save back at the Room of Life, so I really didn't lose that much. Oh, it's one of these here. And it's a Prissy Pants. Let's fight her and get the initiative. And, oh god, what a variety. This is a weird mishmash. You know what I'm actually going to do? I will start with Ramakites. Because I don't know what shenanigans this batch is going to bring. Okay. And then let's come straight over here. Sedin? What the fuck is that? What is that? Really, you guys? Okay. Good thing Esperanza doesn't give any shits about your bullshit. Sedin. I still need to find that, so it makes me a bit nervous, and I might personally need to run back through everything. You guys know, I'm just a little bit paranoid. I wonder if Sedin... Maybe it has something to do with speed? But it would say our speed decreased, right? I don't know. I really don't know. But okay. Oh, that thing is toast. Right, I'm going to go ahead and heal up here. And I want to give Kai a chance to get a little bit more mana. I don't want to use my Mel's Liquor quite yet. Although I could, and it wouldn't be the end of the world. I think I have 3. Well, let's see what we can do. LeBron, I'm counting on ya. Bam. Dead. And our fireside will clean this guy up, assuming nobody misses. Oh my god. They do so much damage. I'm concerned about the boss, though, because that Calma we had fought where we initially got the... Okay, I'm going to get the initiative on this thing so he doesn't fuck with me. That Calma that we fought when we initially got the yellow crystal, so that key to allow us to even get to this point, it just was a little bit of a shit in our cut. It caused us some problems. Granted, I was down 2 people. We didn't have Kai, nor do we have Esperanza, so I guess you could argue part of it feeling so tedious was that I was down an attacker, a healer, and I didn't have the likelihood of an additional status ailment, namely the sleep, because that's what Esperanza casts. I didn't have those things with those 2 being dead, so, you know, it's possible that, you know, I really have nothing to worry about and everything will be a-okay. Oh my god, everybody's up. I'm just going to go ahead and heal if I can. Don't attack Esperanza. Leave her alone. Okay, we're good. And I'll let my fireside finish this off. I know, Esperanza, don't worry. You're going places. Even though your heal is small now, someday it will be big. But yeah, we don't have Sedin, so I am thinking I will end up running back through and figuring out where I need to get that. What? You let it live? No! Oh my god, you guys are breaking my balls. Okay, well, let's do this. And then I will heal. I don't want Kai to die. Not like this. Not here. And can you kill one? No. But his auto attack's not that bad. We're going to need more than that, though. I'm scared that that is going to do something really crazy and random to my team. But it could be one of those abilities that's kind of useless and doesn't really have an effect. So, oh, that actually reminds me. This is somewhat random in and of itself for me to even bring this up. But I had been reading about Jade Cocoon 2 because, oh gosh, I don't even remember who said this or how far back it was. It was relatively recently. Like within the last, yeah, I would say it was within the last 10 episodes that have gone live. Someone was explaining to me that Earth Protect was one of those abilities that doesn't function fully in this game. So the description says that it should reflect something back in addition to putting up that little damage reduction bubble thing. Well, the reflection part doesn't work. I don't know why it's null and ineffective, but I guess it's just a choice that maybe the programmers made at the last minute, or there was a bug and it glitched and you know, back when these sorts of games came out, there wasn't really a mechanism to patch things and, you know, ship them off and say, okay, it's done and it's good and we'll fix it as, oh, okay, I'm not ready to deal with you guys. But there wasn't really a way to say it's okay, it doesn't matter if it ships with a couple of bugs because we'll just patch it later on. Like, that didn't happen. Oh, this might be Sedin. So, there apparently were a couple issues like this. Like, I guess there are some Calma that are also bugged in this game and don't display in areas that they were originally programmed to display in. I think there are like 4, maybe 5. Don't hold me to this. I'm like just going off memory and what I had read like a week ago. But there were, let's just say 5, even if there were more like 4. Calma that are technically accessible in the source code, but not accessible in the actual games that were released. So what's kind of cool is that, I don't know if it was just one programmer or if he had like a team of programmers, hackers, whatever you want to call them, but they actually took the source code for Jade Cocoon 2 and they created like a patch for the actual image, or the ROM, I think is what it's called, so that if you want to emulate the game, there actually is a version, what the fuck is on my mind, you guys? Did I really just say virgin instead of version? Okay, rabbit. That's how you know I'm kind of sick, you guys. I'm just spouting nonsense. Anyway, you know what I mean. There is a version that programmers patched, and it's called like Jade Cocoon 2 Complete. I think the final form of it is like version 2 or version 1.2 or something. And what's neat about it is it made it to where there's like a shop in one of the forests where you can buy the Calma that are missing. Or I shouldn't say that are missing, but that are bugged in the game. And I think it fixed some of the spells and some of the abilities. I don't know if it fixed all of them, but I know that the programmers did work within the source code and try to, you know, update the game like it would have been done if the game had been released like today, for example. So that's one of the limitations, I think, of loving retro games, right? It's that you know they're not really going to get an update unless, you know, we saw an actual re-release for this. Then it's possible that we would see an actual fix for some of these things. Like if this ever, is this on the PlayStation Network? I don't know if it is. I don't have a PS4, so I have no idea what's presently for sale as like a virtual image or a virtual copy of the game, but I'm assuming that it's not. But if it ever did get like a virtual re-release, I would hope that the actual developers for the game or whoever owns the rights to it now would fix these issues that, you know, regular people ended up taking care of for them, because it didn't exist where people were in the position to, or I shouldn't say people, but the programmers and developers themselves weren't in the position to actually do it. And what the fuck? I feel like this is crazy big. It's much bigger than, I feel like, everywhere else we visited. Jesus Christ, more Calma?
Fight, destroy, die. This history of human.
Well, I'm glad I'm like going in all of these before I'm actually going to the boss. And I will definitely go back because everyone needs to be healed. I want to hand over my Calma and we'll take a look at what we've got, which should be a lot. Ooh, Katai Mail. Oh no, is this a spoiler and this is what Kai turns into? Oh, game. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yes, I want this. Sign me up. It had better not have a trolley passive like the, was it Nywhirl? That has the final stun ability, and it's fucking passive. I should say stun skill, because the ability itself, which is what I keep calling passives, is like that you gain 10% fewer experience points. So it's like the opposite of, oh my god, I don't even remember what the other thing is called. Precocious. Precocious is the one where you get 10% more XP, and now this one is called Late Bloomer, and it gives you the 10% less XP. And it's like, what the fuck, game? Why would you do this? Like, that is so rude. Like, I'm really salty about it, actually. It drives me nuts. And this thing needs to die, because it is fucking my shit up a little bit. Can we stun this or do something? Because Esperanza might die. I might need to... Do I want to use it? cures all abnormal states. I don't know, you guys. Do I want to? Yeah, whatever. Let's just use it. Because I don't want Esperanza to die, but if he hits Esperanza, she's dead anyway. Okay, but he didn't, so we're good. No! Oh, Jesus! Okay, at least he's poisoned. Esperanza, you had one job. If he hits her, she's toast. Please hit. Oh my god. Well, whatever, it's fine. Like I said, I have to go back. It's not a huge deal. Esperanza is kind of a weak bitch, though. I need to do something about her. I think what I will end up doing, because I told you guys I have another version of Prissy Pants named Captain. I'm thinking when Prissy Pants hits level 20, I'm going to move her to one of the corners. Probably the water air corner. And I will, I think, give her tissue. Or maybe I'll give her Meta Knight so that I can get rid of Walter and start exploring some of my other water divine beasts. Just because, as I've mentioned countless times, I really want to be opening up, Jesus Christ, I really want to be opening up more of the creatures in my notebook. And that hasn't been happening as fast as I would like for it to. I mean, I still haven't even found that fucking, what is it? It's one of the Dracs, and I wasn't able to get it from merging, and I don't know what the deal with that is, but it just never surfaced for me, so I don't know if it's a rare one, but you would think the rare one wouldn't be the one that would appear on the notebook itself. You would assume that the rare one, whoa, out of my way, would be the one that I got from the actual mixing itself, so I'm not really sure. I think that's one of the other things, though, I did read that had been updated in the ROM patch that the people did, or the guy did, assuming it's just one person who's responsible for it. I think he made it to where you can find some rare creatures a little bit, let's just run past this thing, a little bit faster and easier, which would be nice. And oh shit, there's two paths. I don't know which one takes us to the boss, and I don't really want to risk it and take one of these and it be where we need to go. Like, really, troll game? Are you doing this to me right now? And if I take one and it takes me to the boss, it's like over, right? Because then we won't have a chance to come back if we beat it. So, you know what? We're about up on time anyway. What I will do is we're going to go back to the temple. Oh, I guess I'll just bring you with me. Oh, there's more? Oh, no. There's not more. This is the other Princess Fine. I just need to open it up. Okay, so let's just immediately head back to the temple. Let's hand over the Calma, and then let's end this episode before it becomes too obnoxiously long. And I'll do all my selling and bullshit on my own. I just want you guys to have a chance to actually see Calma descriptions and what they do.
For anything.
Yes, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we got Kataimel, which is Poison Storm. And look, it has a nice ability, or passive. Nothing trolly, so I don't know what's up with Nywhirl. We got Mamern, which has Samakilna. Defense down, extra large, but it gives you HP recovery, which is not bad. I don't have a lot of beasts that actually have that. There's something, I think it's the skill block in the water line. It's a B rank skill and it has HP recovery, but that's the only one I can think of that has it, although there might be another one or two. We got Wellerns ad Rokid, which is immediate petrification, larvalize, stays larva without transforming. Why would you do that? So basically, this is the opposite of whatever that fucking ability is that immediately makes you an adult. Imago, I think is what it's called. That's ridiculous. So if I use this, then my Divine Beast is stuck in its baby form? It's not worth it. Fuck that. Does not wake up easily. Sleep X. Nullify resistance. Oh, it lowers resistance. That doesn't sound good either. Especially when you consider that. Fuck that. Like, not even worth it. Okay, well that is it for me, you guys. I am going to take a look at all of my creatures, see if anyone is at level 20, which it looks like we only have 2 people, so this will be easy for me to update. And when we come back together, I will have run through everything all over again, and we'll figure out which of the princess vines we want to try to take to head on into the next area. So thank you for watching. I'm your host, Rabbit, and I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.